Hey everyone, Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards here. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a rough week for the hobby. First we had the news about the fake Pokemon first edition case that BBCE unfortunately wrapped. Then we had the situation with the backyard breaks and that nonsense where they did a giveaway and they got a high value card and then decided not to honor the giveaway. Then on top of that, then we had the Dallas card show and some of the drama there with some fake graded cards that were part of part of the trade night. It seems like there's still a lot of details up in the air about that, but some of the other YouTube channels have done some really good work on exactly what happened. It seems like there's still quite a bit of confusion, but generally speaking, there were some fake graded cards that were traded, and it's apparently the third card show where these fake slabs have appeared, or fake slabs like these have appeared. They appeared at a show in Las Vegas. They appeared at a show outside Tampa, Florida. So just a whole lot of stuff that's annoying, and for a variety of different reasons, right? The baseball card exchange thing was disappointing. The backyard breaks thing is ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. These guys are losers and they deserve to not have a company anymore. I was listening to Sports Card Radio today, and the person on that channel, I actually forget his name right now, but he has a decent channel. He's much more investor minded, but he was basically saying what a lot of people should do. He didn't say you should do this, but he strongly implied maybe you could do all the people that have gotten in on breaks with them should do chargebacks, pay with a credit card and do chargebacks, just to kind of screw them out of money, basically, because of their decision to not honor this their agreement that they had with someone who got these packs that ended up with this high value Trevor Lawrence card. Just some friendly advice out there if anybody is considering picking a breaking company. I wouldn't pick a breaking company if somebody has a shirt that's a crop top. Whoops, just did a nip slip. Didn't mean for that to happen. But generally speaking, if someone has a crop top on, maybe just don't break with them. I don't really hang out with people that dress like that. If they look like jackasses, and these guys look like Class A douchebags, maybe just don't break with them. And yes, there are very honest-looking people that prove to be deceitful in this hobby. There's lots of people that'll look you in the eyes and lie to you, right? But generally speaking, the second I started watching this video, I was like, okay, well, these guys look like Class A douche nozzles, so they're probably douches. And guess what? They turned out to be douches. So sometimes things are what they are in life, and when people show you who they are, believe them. So that company needs to go by the wayside, or their breaking company, whatever you want to call it, needs to go by the wayside. But overall, the thing that's frustrating to me about all of the drama of the week is that because of, I think it's just human nature, but it's something that really gets on my nerves sometimes with other videos that I've done with my channel. A video about a controversy gets a crap ton of attention, right? A lot of attention. When I did the Logan Paul, the first Logan Paul video, it's gotten over 1,200 views, which for my channel is a lot. When I did the Jabs family video, it's gotten 20-some thousand views. It's been over a year since I did that video. When I'm excited and I'm happy because I've gotten some new rack packs in, sometimes awesome stuff that I'm thrilled to get, stuff I've been waiting for weeks to get in the mail. And I'll do a video and it'll get 80 views, 90 views, maybe around 100 views, give or take, somewhere in there. people don't want to watch positive stuff. People want negative stuff. Maybe it's just human nature, but it gets old and it wears on me as a content creator because the goal should be to spread joy about collecting. The goal shouldn't be to just, to serve as an outlet for people's drama, their need for drama and all this crap, right? If you need everybody, it's human nature again. I got sucked into it too with the Logan Paul stuff. I was sucked in just as much as anybody else, and I was, enthralled with the whole thing. How could this case not? How could Steve wrap this case and it's not real? What went wrong here? I get sucked into it just as much as anybody else. So, maybe I'm not one to criticize, or I take my criticism. This applies to me too, not just to everyone else out there. But we need to do better, everybody. We need to do better. Let's have more positive videos. And generally, I try to keep my channel pretty positive, but people don't seem to care. No one seems to care. I mean, they'll say, "Oh, that's an awesome pack. I'm happy for you." Like there are people that genuinely do want to. They're excited when you pick stuff up, and they're excited to see your collection grow. TJ Maxx Sports Cards. He's a guy who's always super optimistic in his comments on my channel, and I can tell he's excited to see my pickups. That's one example, right? There are subscribers like that are just fantastic. And they're positive oriented. They're positive people. But we need to do some reflecting here because yes, it's been a crappy week for this hobby, right? It's been crappy. But we can't as a hobby count on weeks like this all the time to get interest up, to get viewership up in our channels, and we shouldn't rely on negative stuff or controversial stuff to get views. And I didn't even, when I first did the Logan Paul thing, I didn't even think it was going to get much attention because I was naive. And I was like, well, no one's going to care about this. But it related to Unopened. It was right in the purview of my channel because I focused so much on Unopened, and it was baseball card exchange related. It tied into my channel. And so I was like, I have to comment about this, right? I almost didn't do it, but I have to comment because this is directly related. And then for my channel, at least by comparative metrics, it blew up. Compared to my other videos that are actually showing unopened material, that are excited, or the videos that are educational, that show collation and things like that. I love doing those videos, but they get 80 views sometimes, So what are we doing here, people? Why are we, maybe it's just human nature and I'm just, pissing in the wind or, whatever, but it's just frustrating because I like doing positive content. I've got a huge rack pack, well, huge, not huge. I've got 8 rack packs that are currently at Baseball Card Exchange that have been authenticated that'll be here hopefully in the next week. I'm going to do a video about that, and I'm excited to do it. But it just gets old. The negativity gets old. And the lack of civility in comments gets old. And I've responded to a few people with the Logan Paul video I responded and I was condescending because they were really uninformed about Baseball Card Exchange and their business model. And people are fighting amongst each other. It's just ridiculous. So let's just try to get back to where we were, 10 days ago or whatever. Let's try to get back and maybe let's reevaluate here. We don't need this drama. Let's enjoy the positive stuff about collecting, because it's getting old. So sorry for the, if this sounds condescending or anything like that, but we can do better than this. Let's do better than this. As members of the YouTube community, let's do better than this. Enough with the drama, enough with the bullshit. Okay? Let's do better than this. And with that, I will let you go. If you've made it all the way to the end, thank you for listening to my rant. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. I'll be back with another video soon. Keep collecting vintage unopened baseball, everybody.